Welcome to this new now. I am Elasa Tina Marie Tiernan, and I'm here to share with you about RayKEY 2. So before we begin, let's just illuminate our heart, our mind's eye. Let's do the RayKEY 1 with crystalline white diamond light coming through the central channel, illuminating first and foremost your brain into one whole sphere of light, from two hemispheres to one, so that you can think in oneness and wholeness, back to soul perfection. And then allow that crystalline diamond sparkling light to go all the way through the central channel, harmonizing you, aligning you to the true crystalline blueprint of perfection along the plane of the oneness we be, and aligning you to true source that you be. So above, below, and within, we are aligned, we are harmonized. Allow your heart to really glow and get really big, 5,000 times bigger in the toric field, so that you can again maintain oneness and wholeness as I share RayKEY 2. So opening our eyes, and I just want to first thank you for coming to this now. You're here to be the way shower of the new. There's so much information out there right now that you could easily view and then take as true and then reproduce it infinitely because you're looking outside of yourself, including me sharing with you here right now. This is for you to go deep within and find your truth. I'm just offering you some suggestions, some illuminations, some practices that are helping me guide my way home interstellarly. What does that mean? I'm a star and I'm going in. So from out, where I took everything as true from without me and then kept reproducing that infinitely from my quantum projector and reactor. So the heart, the reactor, the mind's eye, the projector. And where those two come together, they manifesto and create the reality. So if I'm basing what I'm seeing as how I'm going to then reproduce the next now and the next now, then, I'm possibly projecting something that is not of oneness and wholeness, but something of duality that wants to be whole. It wants to discover itself. So that's when we go within and we dissolve out of these duality structures and come home to the oneness. So in oneness, it's wholeness. So how do I get to oneness and wholeness? I have to actually expand into the whole plane of existence again as the formless. I have to be space. And in space, which is the quantum field, I then can access the higher reality realms of love, of Lovelight remembered. I can come out of the shadow, out of the duality, when I come out of those forms. Okay, so form is holding a structure of a belief. When I come into space and say I'm going to dissolve out of just being in the body and into the space, move the mic, into the space way out, and acknowledge the formlessness that I am, I can then draw in wholeness, oneness, the highest version of the light that I be, of love that I be. So it's a great invitation in the RayKEY practices, in the Quantum Interstellar book, book 1. Book 2 is now live, Quantum Soul Awakens with RayKEYs, with the Lovelight remembered RayKEYs, which is what I'm sharing with you here. They're just invitations for vibrational shifts home to your heart, to the now. And in this now, like I was beginning this conversation with you, you are the director. You've got to get back in the seat of the heart and the mind's eye and create the reality and be bias, meaning if you're seeing everything that's, not love, because you're so close to the heart, you begin to shine light through anywhere where you didn't feel yourself worthy, divine, and whole. And it's not it's not. We're coming out of the knots. It's for you to realize that's the perfect biofeedback system that gives you a clue of what you still have left to do within, what you still have left to heal and forgive, and say, wow, I somehow believed that shadow that just presented itself. I'm going to come back in. I'm going to illuminate my heart with Reiki 2, with Reiki 1 is what we're doing right now. And I'm going to allow myself come out of that structure, out of that form in the matrix, in the ether, and recode a new now that says, I am worthy, I am whole, I am Lovelight remembered. And I'm here to now create the new nows. Every new now is birthed by your projector, by your willingness to come home from the outer to the interstellar, to the within that then projects the without. So that you can enjoy this experience and project the new reality, the new love, the new light, the new plane of existence where everything works for everyone, where everyone is supplied for. It will require the new living librarians to recode and repopulate the libraries with love stories, with true stories, with wholeness and oneness, with words that produce a reality where everybody wins, where everybody's supplied for, where everyone knows that they are an eternal soul creating their reality from their thoughts, beliefs, emotions, inspired actions. So we're here now. So Reiki 2, the ray frequency of light that we're working with. Number 2 is the clear luminescent love light that is going to cleanse the heart energy center, the middle of the chest. It's going to open up into the thymus, the high heart, and it's going to bring that, what I spoke of, about the galactic center. So the outer coming inner, this is where that galactic center, where it opens up, and there's a 0 point that resides there where you could come into neutrality, where you could come into forgiveness, where you can come into this deep space and be still and know the truth that you are love. And at that 0 point, when you come way out from all the forms and all the structures that you were entangled in, and you come back within to 0 point, hand to heart, easy button, and you take a deep breath, we're going to say Reiki 2, turn on. And you're going to invite this clear luminescent feeling and sensation of the Father and Mother of Light to take a seat again, for the true soul that you are, to take a seat, make space to have a seat again, so that you can maintain the witness of wholeness, of oneness. And that can be your new normal. That can be your new, steady. That can be the new place where it's easy to maintain the witness. It's easy to see everything working for everyone. It's easy to be in the love and the real, gratefulness of everything, to be in that grateful heart always. And so there'll be a clear luminescent love light invitation in a moment. We do the meditation. There'll be a cleansing of any vibrations that want to come through. There'll be an invitation for the brain waves to go from 0 to 0.5, epsilon hertz, where the whole brain illuminates like a newborn baby, where it's easy to reprogram. And then a lambda 100 to 200 hertz brain state, so that it's, again, easy for the whole brain to illuminate and easy for you to line up to the highest version realities of you maintaining a clear heart space that truly does allow the seat of the soul to reopen, and that door, that heart door, to stay open. So, again, you have the perfected biofeedback system that shows you your thoughts where you're still thinking a duality, because it'll show up on the screen. You'll literally have something happen where you project someone, possibly, not showing you your divinity or your worth. And it's not them. You just believe that they would do that. So you have to recode that Okay? You have to forgive yourself for ever thinking such silly thoughts, that you wouldn't love yourself and that all the others wouldn't love you and appreciate you and value you. You have to value you and appreciate you. So when those things happen, RayKEY 2, Luminous Lovelight, open, cleanse my heart, cleanse my mind, bring me to stillness, bring me to 0 point, to neutrality, so that I can then open up space again, so that my heart stays open consistently. So that 0 point stays open consistently, and that magnetic heart turns on with the positive thinking brain, the wholeness of everything works out for everyone. And those things can start coming into the upper torus, into the upper part of that, the Merkaba, the upper tetrahedron that has been, for some of you long forgotten about because it was so downward spiral. We need to get that upward spiraling again. We have to have your heart to have space to sit again eternally. You are an eternal, loving soul. You're an eternal, loving soul. So at that moment, let's go ahead and settle in. And so we place both hands of the heart, palms open, palm over palm. Take deep breaths in and out of the mouth. I'm going to invite the RayKEY, the ray of light that you be, of number 2, to open up the clear, luminescent love light at your heart. At the center of the heart, let it open wide. So wide, 5,000 times wider becomes your toric field, so that the magnetics of true love come to you always, of oneness, of wholeness. Take deep breaths in and out of the mouth. Expand. Smile. Be grateful. Be still and know that you are love eternally. And then smile and expand into the greatest version of yourself, the most magnetic, most loving, the most joyful heart. For you know all that could have ever been love, is here now for you. Your true heart's desires are right here, right now. Allow yourself, allow all others to experience true love, true worth, true divinity. Align into that. Take a deep breath in from the root. Squeeze your bottom. Squeeze your belly button, your rib cage. Bring that breath all the way to the top of the head. Smile. See that greatest version of you, of all beings, as a luminescent love light. And open the eyes and exhale. See all light in front of you, all light around you. Know that this is your now. Your new now is here. You're here to birth it through your inner eye, your 2 eyes open, and see it, feel it, know it. We send you so much love. Continue this practice longer, deeper. This is just an invitation. Try to hold this type of practice at least for 20 minutes before you get up. Make it a calling to sit longer in the morning, the rising and the resting. Go deeper. Become more magnetic, more loving. Until next time.